Hello, everybody. I'm here. I'm alive. Barely. I'm barely hanging on, y'all. I am so tired. We had a deep cleaning day at work, and the place was filthy. The place was grody, okay, y'all? I'm tired. Point is. So, we're finally going to talk about The Little Mermaid. I'm supposed to have talked about this like a month ago. I apologize. I'm just going to say that right now. I am sorry. We're going to talk about The Little Mermaid. So, for starters, I'm going to be honest. This movie's not going to make it very high. Okay? So, I gave this movie a chance, okay? I really tried. But this movie is not great. Okay. So, The Little Mermaid. We're going to do like we usually do, and we're just going to go through the movie bit by bit, and then I'm going to talk about it. Y'all, this movie sucks. Also, I'm really tired. But, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay, how does this movie start? Let's see. There's a boat. And Eric is hanging out on the boat. And they're talking about mermaids. And they're like, I'm telling you, mermaids exist. And then, of course, we see mermaids. Okay. All the mermaids are gathered at King Triton's place. Hold on, I'm trying to remember something. And there's King Triton, and all these mermaids, they kind of ugly. Also, I want to tell y'all, Sebastian, he's not, like, special. I'm going to be real with y'all. Sebastian is a composer. He's like an orchestra composer. Like, I remember this movie differently. And I remember Sebastian being kind of, like, important. And, like, I thought he was, like, King Triton's, like, right-hand man or some shit. And then I watched the movie, and he's just a composer. The only connection he has to Ariel and King Triton is he was, like, doing a concert, and, like, all of King Triton's daughters were going to be in it. And Ariel was supposed to be there. And then she wasn't. And then, yeah. And then Sebastian talks a little bit later. And he's like, oh, well, I told you she's trouble. And he's like, yes, she is trouble. You're going to watch her. And he's like, what? I'm a composer. What you mean? So, then it cuts to Ariel after they've ruined the concert because Ariel wasn't there. She's in a shipwreck. And her and Flounder are going and exploring around and getting little items and trinkets. And then a shark chases them, and they almost die. And then she goes to this seagull. I couldn't remember the name of the bird for a minute. And it's like, what are these things we got? He tells her they're completely wrong things. He calls a fork a dingle hopper and says it's for brushing hair and stuff. Lots of little silly things like that. And this is all important because later she goes, y'all know The Little Mermaid. So, then she remembers she had a thing she had to be at. And she's like, oh shit. She leaves. And then we see our first shot of Ursula, the only good part of this fucking movie. And she's like, ooh. She's talking about how things were better when she was allowed in the castle. She's like, we're gonna get King Triton, I promise. She tells the eels, Flotsam and Jetsam, to keep an eye on Ariel. Alrighty, now we come back to Triton. And he's scolding Ariel. And then Flounder accidentally tells King Triton what they were doing. And then they get in trouble. And he's like, but I don't want these humans to hurt you. And then she gets in trouble and she runs off. And then Sebastian's like, yes, sir, you did good. She is going to be a mess if you let her walk all over you, whatever. She needs to be supervised. And he's like, oh, yes. You go watch her. And then we see Ariel's secret cavern filled with human stuff, and then she sings. And y'all know the song. Part of your world. We're gonna skip. And I mean, yeah, she just sings her heart out. And then she sees Sebastian, and they're like, please, don't tell. And she swims up to the surface because she hears something, and there's a boat. And she wants to see what's on the boat. And this is really important because this is where the movie gets bad. The first part of the movie, I was like, yeah, this is about fine. This is about what I remember. She's not whatever. Because you know me. I try to defend all the Disney princesses because people misunderstand them very much. This is where I can no longer defend Ariel. This is coming up. So she sits on this boat, she watches them dance and sing, and she sees Eric, and he's dancing, and she's like, wow. She's like, he's handsome. And they're singing and stuff, and then they reveal a statue of him. And he's like, I wish you would get married, Eric. And he's like, I'll find a girl one day. And then a storm comes, and then blah, 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 blah. And then the fireworks they were shooting off start to burn the sails, and this boat catches on fire, and there's a storm, and they all get shipwrecked. And he jumps back in the boat to save his dog, Max. And then the boat explodes. And so he starts to drown, and Ariel saves him. And there's the whole scene where she sees him, she sings to him, I want to be with you, and we could be amazing. And then she goes off, and then he's like, a girl rescued me. And they're like, yeah, whatever, Eric, there's no girl. And then she does the little rock thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then Ursula, best part of the movie again. She's like, the girl is in love with a human. Oh, ha 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 ha. And then she's just like, going about her day, all ditzy. And they're all like, oh, Ariel's in love. She's playing like, he loves me not. And she's like, I gotta see him. And then we got Under the Sea, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Let's skip through Under the Sea. And she swims off. And then the king wants to see Sebastian. He's like, oh, tell me about this. Who could this lucky merman be that she's in love with? And then he tries to be stiff, and he's like, I'm worried about her. And then Sebastian accidentally tells him about the humans when he thought something completely different was going on. So they're having two different conversations, and Sebastian accidentally reveals everything, of course. And then Flounder found the statue of Eric after the boat blew up and brought it to Ariel's grotto. Somehow. I don't know how he did that. And then King Triton finds out everything. And then he's like, I can't believe you rescued this human from drowning, blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, you're a human. Or he's a human, you're a mermaid. And she's like, let me find it. She's like, I don't care. And he's like, hold on, let me rewind. I missed it. Yeah. He goes, he is an awful person. He's a human. He would kill you, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you don't even know him. I'm like, bitch, neither do you. Ariel, shut the fuck up. You don't know him. And then he's like, they're all the same. And then she's like, but Daddy, I love him. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I was going to defend you. I went into this movie trying to defend Ariel because Ariel's one of the few princesses that I've always been like, ugh, she, you know, she really does, like, fit the stereotype. She gives up her legs for a man. And I really went into this trying to defend her and trying to, like, find a reason that, like, I could defend her and be like, no, you guys just need to watch the movie. And then she goes and does this shit. Y'all, I cannot defend her. And then he destroys her grotto and all the human things. And then Flotsam and Jetsam show up and they're like, oh, we can help you make your dreams come true. Come talk to Ursula. And then she goes to talk to Ursula. And she's like, oh, you want a man? And then she sings the best song in the fucking movie, Poor Unfortunate Souls. Oops. Blah, blah, blah. And so, she gives her 3 days to get the prince to fall in love with her, and they have to have the kiss of true love. So again, true love's kiss, whatever. And, you know, you have to give up your voice. That's the payment. And everyone goes, well, she can write. Why didn't this? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. So, we're going to get to that. But, I tried to go into this movie defending her, but I don't know how much I can do that. So she takes her voice, and then she becomes a human. And she washes up on the sea. And then we cut to Eric, and he's talking about how he can't get right over the girl. Ariel has feet. She naked, so they make her dress out of like a tarp. Sorry, my phone's going off. And she tries, you know, miming at him, and nothing happens because, you know, Eric walks up and he's like, oh, you're the girl that saved me. And then he's like, oh, you can't talk? Maybe you're not. I don't know. And she's trying to be like, yes, but, you know. And she's taking a bath, and Sebastian was with her, but he gets thrown into the laundry on accident, and you guys have to pay attention to this. I mean, you don't really have to, but he accidentally gets to the kitchen, almost gets cooked. Anyway, Ariel comes out, and she starts brushing her hair with a fork, and then she sees the pipe. She tries to do funny stuff. Anyway, Sebastian almost gets cooked. There's another little song from the chef about cooking fish. And then he keeps trying to kill Sebastian. Him and Sebastian have like a fight. And then Eric talks about how, like, he's trying to find the girl, and, you know, his, like, butler's like, but it could be the girl right in front of you kind of thing. Like, they just have that conversation. And then King Triton is trying to find Ariel. Of course, he's not going to find her. And then, yeah, we get a little montage of them, like, going into the city and exploring and stuff. And then we get them on the boat. That's when we get Kiss the Girl. It almost works, except Flotsam and Jetsam flip the boat to stop them from kissing. And then she uses her magic to disguise herself. Oh, this is the part where, yeah, he's like, there could be a better girl right in front of you, you know, talking about Ariel. And then Ursula, using her magic and her disguise, hypnotizes Eric using Ariel's voice. And then they're like, Ariel, wake up. I heard you're getting married. And she's like, what? And she runs down, and then she sees Eric with fake Ursula. Or, I mean, fake girl. I don't remember her name. But yeah, Ursula. And then Scuttle finds out who it is. And then they go so they can stop the wedding. They get all the birds to distract him, all sorts of craziness, and then the shell breaks. The shell that has Ariel's voice in it breaks, and Ariel gets her voice back. And then the spell breaks, and Eric is like, "Wait, it is you!" And they go to kiss, and the sun sets, And that's the third day. So, no more legs for Ariel. She turns into a mermaid. Ursula breaks her disguise, drags her back underwater, and is like, Triton, she's mine now. She signed the contract. And she's like, you can't break the spell. And he's like, all right, take me in her place. And then she gets the crown and the trident. Now she has power, and she's like trying to take over the sea. And then she makes herself big, and then Eric and Ariel are like trying to fight her, and it's crazy weird shit. They like throw a boat into her and crash a boat into her, and she gets struck by lightning and some shit. But she dies, and that breaks the spell, so King Triton is cool. All the mermaids she had trapped are cool. And then he sees how much Eric and Ariel love each other, and she gets legs. He gives her legs, and then they get married. And it's, let me show y'all this, because it's kind of a times, it's not like clear on what kind of skip it is, like how long it is. Let me show you guys this. So it's like they kiss, and then hard cut is them on the wedding day. Woohoo! Okay, how long was that between those two times? Who knows? It seems like it's the same day, honestly, or like, so I can defend this a little bit, because it's probably not the same day, because I thought for the longest time it was the same day they got married, that it was on the same boat that like Eric and Ursula were gonna get married, but it's not. It's that cut. But it's still like, okay, I can't defend her too much, because I was like I said, I was trying to go into this movie being like, I'm gonna help defend Ariel, because like all these princesses be getting hate. I can't defend her. I can defend that, like, I don't know how long between them they got married, but they were both in love with each other without knowing each other. Like, I can't even defend this the way I defended like Aurora and Philip, who like met each other in a dream kind of shit, where like there's nothing I can do. These two are just like, she sang and she saved my life, I'm in love with her. And she was like, I saw him dance on a boat, I love him. What the fuck, y'all? Okay, anyway, blah blah blah, it's the end. She tells her dad she loves him, and whatever, it's the end. There's a big rainbow, the end. Look, I cannot defend this movie. It is not very good. I'm trying to find something. There we go. Because I gotta figure out what movie we're watching next, because this has been so long, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's rank this shit. Okay. So, why are there so many pop-ups? Okay. Here's our list. I don't know where we're gonna rank it. I did not super love this movie. Ursula's the best part of the movie, and she's the villain, so, you know. I'd watch it more than some of these. I'm gonna put it here. Okay. There we go. Alright, it's in C tier. The next couple movies are probably going to be an A tier. I can tell you that right now. Pocahontas is not going to be an A tier. After that, again, more A tier stuff. Probably not going to get anything S tier until, like, I don't know, Tangled and Encanto. I don't know what else is going to go in S tier, but I know those two will. Yeah, so Let's see. Let's find something else to talk about. I know I have some stuff saved here. Yeah, 24 Disney quizzes take if you're bored out of your mind. I don't know which ones of these we've done and which ones we haven't. These are the 36 lowest rated Disney movies. How many have you seen? Let's see. Check off the lowest rated Disney movies you've seen. Well, I saw Chicken Little, seen Goofy movie, seen Return to... What? Return to Neverland is better than the original Peter Pan. I mean, I've seen most of these because I've just been watching all the movies. Tigger movie, Aristocats. Wow. Some of these are surprising. Really? Cars is on here. Seen Maleficent, seen Treasure Planet, Fox and the Hound. I don't know if I've seen Piglet's Big Movie. I've seen Hunchback. I haven't seen that Dumbo. I have seen this Alice in Wonderland. Seen Cars 2. Seen Make Mine Music. Okay, I've seen 24 out of 36. I mean, some of these are good and some of those are bad. Let's see. Characters you love and hate will reveal how old you are. I don't know, I'm kind of bored, but I've only been streaming for like 20 minutes. But nobody's on. And I don't know what else to do. Only true Disney files can answer all 20 of these questions without getting one wrong. Okay, let's see. Love is an open door is in Frozen. How many kittens does Duchess have? She has 3. Which Disney princess does not have blue eyes? Ooh. Oh, my friend sent me a Snapchat. Jasmine Zootopia, she joins the force. What is she assigned to? She's assigned to parking. Where does Hunchback of Notre Dame take place? Paris, France. In which movie is the villain still alive at the end? Emperor's New Groove. What color is Dumbo's hat? It's either yellow or green. I think it's yellow. What's the name of the volcano Nemo swims through in Finding Nemo? Mount Wanahaka-Lugi. In Mulan, who did the ancestors try to send for Mulan until Mushu breaks him? The Great Stone Dragon. Who does Fred's dad resemble in Big Hero 6? It's not who does he resemble. He is Stan Lee. What was Stitch's experiment number? He's 626. Which of these Disney characters is wearing pants? Jiminy Cricket. What are the name of Hercules' adoptive parents? Oh. Ooh, this is a good one. I think it's Amphitryon and Alcmin. WALL-E is an acronym. What does it stand for? Ooh. Waste allocation something Earth class. I know it's Earth. Lot loader? Nope. Retry last question. That one. What is the name of Captain Hook's ship? It's a Jolly Roger. John Ratzenberg voices all of these characters except Jangles the Clown. Which of Buzz Lightyear's feet has Andy written on the bottom of it? Right. A sock on a monster in Monsters, Inc. is known as a 2319. What does Piglet think his grandfather's name is? What? Trespassers William, that's what it was. Which of these classical musical pieces was not featured in Fantasia? Ooh, that's a good one. Oh. What the fuck do I know? Nutcracker? I did it! I only got one wrong. And it was this Wally one, because I don't know if they... I'm pretty sure they say it, but I don't remember. Oh, wow. That was good. That was a good quiz. Only a true Disney expert can identify 10 out of 16 of these parents. Let's see. Oh, I hate these ones where it's just like, click on Mufasa, click on the character. Like, I swore, you scared me. What's up? You missed the whole review. I already talked about The Little Mermaid. I'm just trying to figure out what to do now. I can do a quick review for you. But I had no one to talk to. No one's been here. Can you identify the Disney character by just their hair? Probably. Can you name the Disney movie solely by its font? How good is your Disney geography? I'm bored. Let's see if we can find some good quizzes. Let's see. I've missed quite a few stream schedules. Been crazy. I feel you. I know my stream schedule is gonna suck this week because on one hand it's good. Okay, I shouldn't complain. My manager is giving me a bunch of really good shifts. But it means I have like no nights off because she's giving me all the night shifts. That means I have no nights off to stream. So I'm like, but I have a bunch of good shifts this week. So we're not going to stream again until... let me see. Let me look at my schedule. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not working Saturday. I just realized. So, yeah, Saturday and Sunday we'll stream. I have the weekend off. Hell yeah. I got a 3-day weekend. Oh, that's right, because I took Saturday off so I could go out of town. I was like, damn, I got a 3-day weekend. Duh, because you took it off, you dumbass. We won't stream Saturday because I'm going out of town. I forgot. I'm going out of town. So this is like our only stream this week, y'all. I'm sorry. We're going to stop talking about Disney in a minute, and then we're going to play some Kingdom Hearts because I didn't realize this was going to be my only stream this week. Yeah. Life has been crazy. But yeah, I work every night this week. Tuesday through Friday. I work only nights. So. Let's see if we can find some good Little Mermaid quizzes. LOL, is this still a slight drunk stream? Kinda. I had a margarita like less than 2 hours ago. I'm not all the way here. I'm real tired. Let's see what we can find. I can't find anything good. Let's play some Kingdom Hearts. Oh, we're about to have Inception. Okay. I need to get my controller. Or let me text Gav and be like, bring me my controller. He stole my PlayStation controller. Because, yeah. Ugh. I don't know what I want to do. Let me text him. Let me just call out. Hey, Angelo! My brother's also at my house. Anyway. Thank you guys for being here for the Little Mermaid stream. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to start back up when I start some Kingdom Hearts. Also, another review of The Little Mermaid. This shit is trash. The end. Honestly, yeah. I tried to go into that movie defending it, but I can't. I can't. It was rough. Hey, Angelo! Can you bring me my PlayStation controller so I can play some Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
Thank you.